Hey there everyone, how we all doing? Today we're bringing you some more low-effort content. Today we're talking about Quake Champions INSTAGIB, the brand new mode that came in with the update just this morning. They've also brought in a host of other changes which you can find over in the patch notes down in the video description. I will link all of that for you guys so you can go through that in a whole bunch of detail. But right now, let's just talk INSTAGIB. This has been one of the biggest asks, one of the biggest wants of the Quake Champions community, or I guess the Quake community as a whole, to come to this game, and finally, we have it. So what is INSTAGIB, for those of you that don't know? Well, this guy that you see here, Visor, is my champion. The gun that he's holding, this big, green-looking monster of a weapon, is called the Railgun. In INSTAGIB, the Railgun is a one-shot kill anywhere in the body from any range, and all that this game mode is about is everyone has a railgun, and it's just quick reflexes, quick aim, try to be the fastest player possible, and just frag out. It's pure deathmatch. There's no teams. There's no objective. It's simply just get frags as quickly as you can. Now, the Quake Champions twist on it, just like there always has been in this game, is that you have champions, which have different movement abilities, which different movement speeds. They have different amounts of health and armor, which I guess doesn't matter in this mode. They have unique abilities as well. So Visor, the character that I'm playing, has an ability that basically gives him wall hacks. It lets him see through walls, lets him engage targets that he otherwise would have no idea was there. And in a game mode where you have one shot, one kill, instant frags, and you have wall hacks together, you can set up really nasty situations where people will turn a corner and they will die instantly to you before they could ever possibly react to you. It is absolutely nutty what you can do to people in this game mode with this champion. Now, of course, other champions have their own abilities. You can see we have Anarchy in the bottom right here. He's going to have the ability to move very, very quickly while having a very small hitbox, so he's going to be an absolute menace to try to kill. We've got other people playing Doomslayer, who's going to be able to go into a frenzy and start punching people and lunging towards them, and they get that one-shot kill melee attack with a large lunge radius and no skill, no brain, no aim required. So there's all sorts of different champions with different abilities that are going to be used in this game mode to varying levels of success. So let's go ahead, skip that intro, let's get going with some INSTAGIB here. We're going to be playing on Ruins of Sarnath. This is the one map that they have decided to make a little bit different for this spring update. They have made it a little bit more colorful, a little more festive. In some areas of the map, you'll see extra little flower petals and a rainbow, things like that, just because it is springtime, Easter is on the way, and the folks over at Saber are very big on adding in their silly little memes for every individual holiday. At least that seems to be a brand new thing. They started off with Halloween, or no, not Halloween, with Christmas, excuse me. They started off with Christmas. Now they're moving into Easter with the big eggs along the map as well. Let's go ahead and get started here, see if we can frag out and take that win here in INSTAGIB. Deathmatch. Again, playing as Visor. Pop that, never mind. So many people in this mode. You have 8 players in a deathmatch with instant frags. It gets very hectic very quickly. One of the big things, if you're playing this game mode for the very first time ever, you really, really do not want to jump if you can avoid it. Unless you're doing stuff like that, where you just make a very confusing movement that your opponent could not possibly react to quick enough. But, like, those situations are few and far between. Aw, someone else killed that guy before I could. There we go. Now we're getting something kind of set up here. Getting a couple of kills. See, I was trying to switch to the gauntlet there and just get that instant frag on somebody if I could. Didn't quite end up working, unfortunately, but you guys get the idea, yeah? We're gonna hop back down. Let's just not play around that lift if we can avoid it, because that seems like a really dangerous place to be. Let's try to be safe. Try to play some corners as well as we can. Try to just establish ourselves on the map. Ooh, that's too bad. So, one thing that happened to me there, Mr. Fate God respawned instantly. That's one thing about this game mode. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to this mode or if they've extended it to other casual modes as well. They may have extended it. I'm not positive either way, though. But respawns are essentially instant. They're technically not, but they're close enough where it basically is just an instant respawn. So that's gonna be feeling really good for this style of game mode. You die fast, but you respawn fast. You get right back into it. Like, no one feels too bad about dying in this game mode, but everyone feels good about getting kills in this game mode. So it's really cool how you can have that dichotomy. Because in a lot of SPS games lately, it just feels so bad to die because you're just forced to stay dead for 8 years. And the fact that you can die in this and you're instantly back into it is just really nice. It's a very welcome change of pace. As you can see, as people are flailing around and missing frags here and there, it can get very chaotic very quickly. I died to a champion, this champion right here actually, her name was Galena. She is able to drop totems on the map. It's basically, if you walk into them, they do massive damage. And in this game mode, it is just instant kills. Ah, darn. Mixes are really, really hard to hit. Their hitboxes are so incredibly tiny. They're a lot better in not today's update, but the one that came out before this one. They changed the hitboxes around, a pretty fair deal. And Nyx and Anarchy became a lot more consistent to actually get shots on, which was a really nice feeling. Ah, yeah. That was a tough fight. Kept on missing shots. We're in a really bad position here. Yeah. So there goes my ability. I popped it really inopportune time, and I'm getting fragged there. So we're down by a couple kills. We're down to 3rd place, but we're only down by 3, which is frankly essentially nothing in this game mode. Like you get kills so fast. Like there, I just got 3, like 4. You know, now I'm in 1st. So, you know, if you're not in 1st place, you know, don't feel bad because like you can change that in a heartbeat if you have the if you got the aim skill and frankly the luck to be in the right position at the right time. Oh no. Shoot. Yeah, it's just that anarchy, man. There's just those anarchies. They're just so tough to hit. So tiny.
Shot. Damage dealer. 15 frags left.
But yeah, you see these people jumping around. You just do not want to jump. Do not want to take those lifts if you can avoid it. But we're pretty securely in 1st place for now. But let's just not like rest on our laurels or anything like that because, again, like we've just been saying, all this can change very quickly. Yeah, I hesitated on taking that shot. I could have killed that guy first, but I just hesitated. And that really put me behind. That was an unfortunate miss. We're still up by 6, so that's good. That anarchy's just a menace, man.
10 frags left.
Ah. It's tough taking those point-blank shots as well. Oh man, that instant melt. I just lost my ability there. Ooh, that was a bad spawn for him. See, we're only up by 1 now, so someone else has got a really nice positioning and was able to really catch up. That seems to be a really strong position to be in, is up in that top middle area there. Yeah, this is really, really close between Vape God and I. Gotta focus hard to not choke and lose it. Because really, this is my game to lose. Shoot. Okay, 2 more. Just 2 more. That's all we need.
Lead tied. 1 frag left. Lead taken.
Ah, no! There we go. We did it. We got it. First place. Whew. Feels good. It's like so tense at the very end, you know? It's like your heart's pumping, like, oh man, I only need a couple of more, and like I'm only barely ahead, and you know how quickly people can just come up on you and beat you. But we did it, guys. That is it. That is our first victory, only by 1 point in an INSTAGIB deathmatch. I have played 2 matches already, and both of them I lost at 49 kills. I was at 49 kills in second place in both of them. So this is our third match. I finally felt comfortable enough to hop in and actually do the commentary here, and feels good, man. This game mode is a lot of fun. Not the biggest fan of abilities existing, like Doomslayer's punches, like Ranger's orb. Just a little strong, in my opinion. I mean, same thing with Visor, too. Visor's wall hack is pretty dumb in this game mode. I really wish that those abilities maybe weren't there, but I understand that we're playing Quake champions, and we have to use those champion abilities. That's how we make the game different, and how we set ourselves apart from being the same Quake that's been out for literally 20 years. So I get it. It's fine. It's fun. It's a whole different experience than what you've ever had in Quake Champions. It's really great just to get into and just frag out, and then, you know, get yourself all warmed up, maybe for some more hardcore game modes like your team deathmatch, or even like something like duel or 2v2 over on the rank side of things. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to play some Quake Champions, you can pick it up on Steam for about like 30 bucks, I think. Or if you've already had the pleasure of playing the alpha or beta and closed early beta whatever access on the Bethesda launcher, all you gotta do is just re-download that Bethesda launcher, hop right back in. You can start playing right now for free. You'll have Ranger, and you can play all this brand new game modes and do all this cool stuff. And then you can work your way towards unlocking new champions, or you're gonna flip on over to Steam, buy yourself that Champions pack, and get yourself full access to the game and all the champions in perpetuity for the rest of the game's lifespan, which is a really sick deal considering the fact that we're playing freaking Quake with all kinds of like live service content coming in the future for 30 bucks. Like, just go for it, man. Like, that's just a couple hours of mowing lawns, you know, or whatever. Just, it's a no-brainer. Game's cheap and good. Give it a shot. You'll enjoy it. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I gotta get back to INSTAGIB here. I'll see you next time. Take care.